Hi friends, a little bit of midnight madness repotting going on. It's actually, I don't know, 8 o'clock, whatever. So I have these 4 plants that I picked up this weekend and I want to repot them. This one is in desperate need of water. She's very droopy and not happy. This is the Mythic Into the Night Alocasia, the one that has the velvety leaves that I paid $32.99 for. So you know the drill. All my plants get the same dirt. They're all getting the mix. 1 part potting mix and 1 part cactus, plant palm, and citrus mix is what I use. So I have some other stuff from my silver dragon. We're just throwing them over here into this white bird of paradise that isn't doing well. She's just flipping and flopping, giving her water, rotate her, do everything. She's, she's not happy, and that's fine. You can go on to plant heaven. We got bigger and better things. Okay, we don't need to be sprouting. I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna fill up my little tub here. So, I went to work today. I've been having computer issues all week, and long story short, my computer will not stay connected to the Wi-Fi, and I told the IT people there used to be a Wi-Fi extender right outside of my door, and now it's gone. Where did it go? Why was it there temporarily? What? Yep. Still need the same kind of bandwidth around here. We got students, faculty, staff. We all need internet. What? Okay, whatever. Anyway, so I had to work late, whatever. But we're home now. I've had dinner. And I was printing out pictures of my various plants that I bought this weekend. And I got a close-up look at this before I left for work this morning. And I could see the pattern in these leaves. And I said, did I see that right? I looked it up online. I saw it right. I'm really hoping that y'all can see that marbly swirl in that leaf. She's so beautiful. I don't even know what I'm gonna name her. Love of my life. We don't know. All right, let's get started here. First, because this came from the nursery, I'm probably gonna keep most of this soil. Dry as a bone, dry as a bone. Not happy about that. We'll save that. Look at that, just dry and swirling, just dry and swirling. Got some good stuff going on there. All right, so you just sit down in there for a minute while I fill up your new house with some good dirt for you. Oh, I shouldn't do that because alocasias have corms. Would the corms be at the bottom? I don't know. Okay, let's not mess with it anymore then. And just put all that back in there. Because we don't want to grow random alocasias in my dirt that I use to repot. I mean, it could be fun, but not the goal. Not the goal, people. So I'm just trying to smush it down around the edge of the pot so that it's packed in around where she is. And then the top, I'm just going to spread lightly around. That looks good. And then we do Tanner the planter. We don't know why we do that, but we do that. Then I'm going to take the bottom off and I'm going to soak her until it runs through. And when she's finished draining, I'll put her bottom back on and put her back where she was. And either later tonight or tomorrow, treat her with some neem oil or some insecticidal. I don't know, because we just got some things going on. We don't know what they are. Okay. So you go there. I'm going to save this. I'm going to take her and water her, and I'll be right back. All right, while she is over there draining, I need to make sure there are no corms in here, like I know what a corm looks like. We just might have two different types growing together. We don't know. All right. Now, I want to replant my philodendron tortum, the one that comes out spirally like this, and then turns into a fern-like, like that. And she's in a lot of sphagnum moss, so we're getting rid of all that. Even though it did come from the nursery, we're not keeping moss. We water. She might have even been in a pot a little bit too big for her. Here's the root ball. Not anywhere near the size of that. It's bigger than this. I guess a 6-inch it is. Okay, well that's what we'll do. Pretty girl. Let's not throw dirt. How excited are you for this video? I'm sure you are. But I was at work until 6:30 and I said, you know what? I just need something to chill. And what could I do to just relax? I know. Plant therapy. It's always good for the soul. See, she's got some good roots, but not anywhere near as deep as they were in that other pot. Although this one's probably the same size. That's just great. At least she's in my soil, and I know how to control the water and the light and everything with my soil mixture. 1 part potting mix, indoor potting mix for various houseplants. 1 part cactus and citrus and palm mix. That way you have good feeding, good moisture retainment, good drainage, all the good stuff at the same time. All right, little girl, hope you like that. I'm going to go set her up for a nice watering, and I'll be back. And the battery dies. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So I pulled out this to clean my no. I pulled this out because I want to drill holes in the bottom of this. Now this is, it looks like it's meant to be a cover pot because it's got raised bumps in there to keep the bottom of the plant up out of the water for it to come. That's not how we're using it. So I'm just going to drill some holes. Let's just see how this goes, okay? Why? Why? Here we go. Here's one. Upon further inspection, that is clearly 2 different plants. So I'm going to split it in 2 and give my niece the smaller one, and I'll keep the larger one. It works, and I'm happy. All right, so that means no large pots. I'll just put them in a 6-inch. Okay. Now I gotta get my 6-inch pots again. And while I was waiting, I took some neem oil and shinied up their leaves. This one looks really good. A few spots on it that someone said when they were doing their video that it was a something, we don't know what it was called. Some kind of bug. We're gonna hope not. This has to go into a new pot, but this one will be divided into 2 pots, and I'm keeping this beauty right here. Can you see that? Oh yeah, baby. So, let me take this over to trash can. She needs a repot anyway. Okay. We hope it's 2 different plants because I just tore it in half. I found a corum. I found a corum. My very first corum. Okay, now I know what they look like. Little white onions. Will this last? We don't know. We hope so. Alright, we're going to put her damn. Into a 6-inch pot. hope she survives. I hope I haven't killed a $33 plant. Oh, that was my corm. Hold on. Get my corm out. Now we gotta go through all of this dirt. Make sure we don't have any corms in here. Okay, that one looks good. That one looks good, okay. I hope and pray that this survives, this little transplant, because I really don't want to kill it. Now we can finish with this. And I tried getting another hole in the bottom and it cracked and it's a huge hole and whatever. It's fine. Everything will be all right. Not gonna fret. Not gonna fret, my pet. Where is my scoop? Where is my pan? Where is my life? Where am I? What am I doing? I don't know. Okay. So, I put the last one in a 6-inch pot since it was smaller. I'm putting this one in this large pot, which is a little bit too big for it. But, I mean, if you look at the roots, it's like just a little bit too big. Anyway, she'll have room to grow and flourish and be a happy, fabulous plant if I haven't killed her by ripping her apart and turning her into two. That's good. That is just fantastic. Let's get her roots all nice and snug as a bug in a rug in there. Get her some back filling going on. see if she survives. She sure is pretty. I hope I haven't hurt you, girl. All right. Have you seen the leaves? Do you see that pattern? I mean, come on now. It is just fabulous. All right. I'm going to go water her, and I'll be back. All right, last one is going into the same size pot. Maybe a little bigger. I don't know what 17 centimeters is, but let's dump it into here. Now, if you know anything, Nene, Plant Life with Ashley, Anita, somebody, Tanner the planter. Did I just ruin a beautiful plant by ripping it in two? I thought it was two plants. And then when I went to pull it apart, I heard ripping. But I got two corms out of it. There's one. No idea if any of that was clear. I have two of them, so we're gonna put these down in some soil, I guess we do that. I don't know. We're learning. All right, this is my Mythic Blackout. They labeled it Alocasia amazonica, but it's not. They put Mythic Blackout Alocasia amazonica, unless it's an amazonica mixed with something else. But it's really just an Alocasia hybrid, and it's called a Blackout. Mythic Blackout. Just don't do it the way you see Tanner the planter do it, Leslie. Roll them and roll them. There he goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Yeah, she's ready for a bigger pot. She'll go into this one. And this one has no holes. So let's just hold on. Let's slow the roll. Slow the roll. Okay. Let me see if I can put a couple holes in here without cracking this one. Probably can't, but we're going to try anyway. Yeah, why not? It's worth a try. Some sturdy plastic. All right, we got one. We got one. extra plastic. I'm sure the plant doesn't want to absorb that. That one feels pretty sturdy. All right, we got 4 holes. Okay, now where's my scooper? Why do I keep losing my scooper? We don't know. Well, all I can say is, if I ruined my other plant, I'll just go buy another one, because I will have that plant. That's one plant that I must have. That's a new and beautiful plant, and I just can't believe I even found it. All right. Sopping wet soil. Just sopping. All right, let's do this first. Do I keep it in the sopping wet soil and surround it with dry soil? Do I break up this soil? No. I'm just trying to learn. That's all. Let's not kill the $36 plants trying to learn. That would be great. Just put my scooper in there. That's fine. We can use our hands. We don't mind getting our hands dirty. That's the fun part. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? She gonna live to see another day or what? I know I have a new little green leaf coming out right here. So, I think she'll be okay. Let's give her a water. All right, I have a fan going on low, so I don't know if that breeze is good or bad. Might move them, but this is the one that I thought was 2 different plants, and I ripped some roots apart and put the smaller bit into here. The bigger one with this beautiful right here into here. I put my tortum in here. All right, everything hasn't been repotted, but this one was. This is the blackout, and I hope that he's happy. Now, there is a green leaf right here. We'll see if it survives or if it shrivels up. My BLTA is just doing its thing. All right, so the Into the Night with the black velvet leaves. perked right up after he got a good watering, so that's good to see. Philodendron tortum seems to be happy. We're going to pray over this one. If everybody could say a little prayer for her that she makes it. After I have ripped her roots in two, because I didn't know it was one plant until I was starting to rip. But she is in a larger pot. This is the larger of the two parts. And then the smaller one is over here. And I don't know if this is bug damage. I don't know why this dumb thing doesn't focus. I have to fix that. All right, let's see if that setting worked. But this right here, these lines, or these dots, I don't know if they are bug damage or what. So I went over all of these leaves with neem oil front and back. And then I repotted her. And same with this one. You know, it's got some little spots here, got a spot there. Other than this leaf curling a little bit at the end, I think that one's okay. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they survive, I hope. Janae, if you're watching, did I kill it? Tell me. Lord knows I'm dying. Alright guys, that's it for tonight's video. We did all of our repotting. My house is a wreck. I have all of my repotting stuff out. My poo-poo bear is ready to go upstairs and go night-night. And that's what we're going to do. Thank you. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't, please hit subscribe. I love gaining new friends. And until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye.